It's like you could spend like an hour trying to get the correct colors, or you could just add black plus other, and you're like, yo, that shit is hot.
I didn't know you had a degree in graphic design. Like that's, you're actually right. Black just makes everything better in terms of like combos.
But with that said, you know, the Chris jersey might not be enough to save you against Guppy's Lucina, just coming out the block swinging.
And out of all the characters I've seen Guppy play, I've never really seen him play much Lucina. I've seen his, actually, I've seen his Fox, I've seen his Ridley. I'm trying to remember who else he played. But the point is, I've never really seen Lucina. And Lucina seems to be the new wave, you know, both these characters even. Because Rob, we've been talking about it for like the last couple months, has a multitude of buffs, very strong character. And Lucina's just all around good. I don't think she does anything bad. She's just good in this game and in this engine.
Definitely agree with you wholeheartedly there. Right now, pretty even game. You know, I do wonder, did Guppy choose Lucina like just because he likes this character? Or did he see the DeDeDe go Lucina last time versus MJ and actually kind of whip out?
I would say it's probably the latter, because if you're an MDVA, there are two matchups you have to know. You have to know Wolf, and you have to know Rob. And if you don't feel like you have your Rob matchup on lock with your characters yet, or if your character loses that, might as well go Lucina. But right now, it's not quite working out for Guppy. Actually, never mind. It's working out perfectly because it's a dead even game. Lucina might have been the move.
And I'm pretty sure Guppy yelled T-Door right after that.
He definitely did. I didn't even look at his player cam or hear him, but I just know he did that.
You can't yell that until you win. Right now, Lost1ntime trying to give him that work. Beautiful, quick combo coming in, though, from Guppy. Going to take that lead, but it's so temporary.
Rob can always just build up a lot of damage with these early percent nairs, so they pop you up just in the right position to either combo into forward air or like a 50-50 into something else.
Yeah. Should we start calling it the imagination percent? Whenever somebody has anything that combos the other, it's the imagination combo.
Imagination. And just like modded so it's like the nairs, just rainbows. Imagination.
Ike, Rob, Olamar's, we all got him. We all got him.
Yeah.
Ooh, that laser, I thought he was going to punish him with it, but actually Guppy somehow spot dodging, but it didn't matter. He's at 126 right now. If you get grabbed, my guy, it might be curtains.
Especially if it's underneath the platform. Actually, it doesn't even matter anymore, because it can be underneath the platforms or just a down throw, and I think he's probably too high to mash out.
Oh, the chase! Almost got it. You been watching Gibber videos?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that one just dropped today with the new tech chase. Kind of option select. I guess it would be an option select, because the game just decides which way. Or the
that tech.
Oh, but I think he might have buffered air dodge. So unfortunate, because you did all that work in getting the timing on the tech with multi, which isn't easy to do. And now, even though the first stock was taken by Lost1ntime and Guppy retaliated right after, now the story probably won't be the same, because it's already 64% on the side of Guppy, and Lost1ntime starting to swing for the fences with that side B.
Yeah, he wasn't even going to take the stock yet, but he just wanted to make a statement. Good job right there, still alive for the moment. Fly swatting that man right back off stage. What you got, Guppy? Up air, gonna take it. Only at 69, not the end of the world.
Well, that might be. That last gyro might be the thing that did it.
That 81 isn't. That's too much. That's too much.
Yeah. Just a hair too much, because Rob, a side B off stage, should be more than enough to do it. Guppy has to fire right now and start really mixing up Rob, because Rob's biggest weakness is landing. So if Guppy gets one hit, that could be an easy 70 if he plays his cards right.
Good, but unfortunately, I haven't seen him really go edge guarding or juggling properly, at least not against Rob.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
That could be a
you
start.
might not have to juggle if you can get my man not to tech. Uh-oh, big time damage. Oh, you let go.
He tried to parry the last hit, and oh no, he buffered air dodge and got tagged by that very last one. Guppy had the right concept on so many of those things there. If he parried the last hit, he could have gotten an even bigger punish.
You don't even need to parry everything, though.
You kind of don't, but like, as a flex?
Yeah, I mean...
As a flex, it would have been hype.
The flex was you losing that stock because of it.
Yeah.
You flexed just off stage into the next game. That flex was too hard.
Flex so hard you pulled something, you had to take 5.
Flex so hard it's for your opponent.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, well, Lost1ntime going to take game number 1. Fairly convincing. You know, that first stock was definitely a bit of back and forth gameplay. But after that, things really got out of hand quickly.
Yeah. And a bit of a crowd starting to form around the stream setup, because these two crews kind of have a bit of a rivalry. T-Door and BG. I don't know why they actually have a rivalry. Probably because they both started around the same time.
I don't know how that happened.
Yeah.
But here we are, the rivalry. The only one in MDVA. We needed something, I guess. Who paid them? Who was like, yo, we need you guys to come through and make this work?
You think either of these orgs have money? no one paid them.
That's fair, that's fair.
This is grassroots, man. T-Door is like their whole thing is just that they're like those guys, you know? Like, they don't do it for the esports. They do it for the culture. Whatever culture that is, they do it for it. I don't know what culture.
I feel that. I feel that. And the Jigs is coming out. All right, so he switched to Jigs. My man's like, all right, but my DeDeDe? What you know about my king DeDeDe?
And Guppy's DeDeDe was his original main in this game, mostly because this character, even though he does have his weaknesses, he does still hit like a freight train and a half. And Jigglypuff being the second lightest character in the game, I believe Pichu's the lightest now, but because of that, Jigglypuff is maybe 5-10% away from death percent, and I'm not joking.
Yeah, it's kind of scary, but you know, at the same time, even though King DeDeDe shouldn't die quite yet, he can still get edge guarded. You know, Jigglypuff definitely has some tools in the multiple jumps to keep up with DeDeDe.
Oh yeah, facts. And the other thing is, DeDeDe does die pretty early off the sides. People do forget that because he's so heavy. He dies later off the top because he's a fast faller. But Jigglypuff in that forward area, yeah, should be enough to just gently push him off the side and get stock surprisingly early, considering how heavy the character is.
Yeah. Wasn't something I think most people were expecting, especially because people underestimate how hard Jigglypuff actually hits.
That back air stay hitting.
Yeah, some things didn't change since Melee. He just casually jumped all the way to the other side. All right, good stuff though. And you know, at this point, if Guppy can find an opening, he can take the stock. But like, Lost1ntime is being so evasive right now.
Almost too evasive. That DI was not what he needed to get that Gordo.
Oh, the up tilt, not doing it quite yet. Very, very close though. Can't eat another one of those back airs coming out. My man is swinging, and Lost1ntime is like to the top.
Not perfect. Kind of anti-air Gordo, because it doesn't have a true hitbox until just about DeDeDe is going to hit it with a hammer. So you can catch people slipping and use it as an anti-air if you call their timing out properly.
Something I want to mention that I don't agree with that Lost1ntime did. He had that lead, and he tried to run the entire time. He actually did no more percent. You know, Guppy literally stayed at the same percent as he chased him. And now look at this. Lost1ntime is losing. You should have kept up that aggression because that's what won you the game, or that first stock at least. Yeah,
and this is one of those avenues where you can get aggressive, not quite getting an edge guard, paying a lot of respect to the Gordo, which I can see why in this situation, but later on, once you can start to call out these patterns just like that, you can really get some good damage in.
He has to get high. I thought he was going to try to get high and maybe put out an air. Nair's really meaty and a fantastic move to edgeguard King DeDeDe with.
Yeah, and now both these players are playing a great offstage game. Great recovery by Guppy. And that Gordo, yes, almost killing. If Lost1ntime keeps on holding in on those, he should die by the next one.
That Pebble shield, do it again.
Just do it.
All right, I would have just did. Actually, I would have went for a rest, maybe.
Ooh.
That was
that DI.
Okay.
I see what he was going for there. He wanted to DI the sour one away so he couldn't get hit by a sweet spot one, but 2 sour spots apparently were enough to kill at that percent.
And I like this adjustment by Lost1ntime. He's being a bit more aggressive right now. And he already put on 32% last time. Guppy was only at 13. Also, if that up air would have hit, he would have actually hit him with a rest.
Yeah, and that actually it might not have killed DeDeDe. That move's strong, but DeDeDe is ungodly heavy. Almost gets the Gordo snipe though, and Lost1ntime I have to air dodge up? No. I like how Guppy's like swing very hard, but you don't really have to against Jigglypuff. She's the second lightest character in the game. You can just play your normal game, and up tilt, even jab might kill now.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, Nair almost doing it very, very close. 144 put on Lost1ntime. The little Jigglypuff that could. Looking for one more opening to end this game. But Guppy almost getting it. That Nair not enough, but the up tilt gonna take it.
And I wish I could see like the stat screen at the end, because I feel like Lost1ntime has taken more damage than Guppy has, which shouldn't be a thing in this matchup.
You're actually correct. At least the last stock, Guppy died at 120. He ended up at 120. I don't know the one before it.
Lost1ntime died at like 150 and 140.
Oh, is that it?
Shield! If that... Oh my god, that was so scary.
That was scary for both, because if his shield broke, Jigglypuff dies when the shield, Jigglypuff's shield is broken. Like at 0%. Doesn't matter what percent you're at.
Exactly. There's a lot of win conditions on the table for both of these players. Lost1ntime could win this in one more hit, while Guppy just needs to get one more up air. One more, almost any aerial should do it, and Guppy's starting to move around, but now he's on a platform against Jigglypuff. Back throw, send him off stage. Is there going to be a call out there? No. The back
that was
air.
An accidental air dodge.
Possibly.
That almost worked.
That almost worked. The little Jigglypuff that could, as you said, I think I can, but Lost1ntime not pulling the trigger on that back air, that guaranteed would have been it.
This is so much closer than I thought, and a dash attack is going to do it, and Lost1ntime over Guppy 2-0, finishing out with that rob.
Oh, man.